Warning, the following video may contain opinions that may differ from your own. If you are unable to comprehend this fact, then you are either stupid, close-minded, or just plain fucking retarded. If you are any of the above three, proceed with caution. If you are a combination of all three, I recommend that you go see a doctor, as there is a high chance you may be suffering from a severe case of mental retardation.
Who is the Spirit King? Why didn't he offer any assistance? Why didn't Ukitake help Rangiku when she was severely injured? Some captain he is. How come Ichigo's dad didn't train him to be a Shinigami in the first place? And what's his backstory? How come Aizen didn't just unleash his Bankai and attack everyone else? Why isn't there a backstory on him? Kubo, answers. I need answers. So, after countless and rather pointless fights revolving around more power-ups, Ichigo constantly bitching and screaming, more anime posing nonsense, and cameos that add little or no substance to the plot whatsoever, Aizen finally falls and succumbs to Kido. Now, of all of the least explained forms of combat, it has to be Kido. I don't understand his combat at all. Now, Flash Dip is what Shinigami employ to increase their speed, and hand-to-hand combat I can understand perfectly fine, and most fights usually revolve around Super Saiyan sword fights I can understand as well, but seriously? How does this thing work? So, are you telling me that after all this time a few spells could have stopped him from reaching full power and sealed him within several tampons? Then that begs the question, why didn't Yamamoto did this in the first place? Now, if I could go off topic here, one of the reasons why I believe Naruto is a better, though still shitty, anime/manga is because of its fights. Not only are they more elaborated, choreographed, and let's bust out the finger quotes here, much more realistic, but they also explain how their technique works in their after effects, and Naruto's strategy and tactics are used over sheer brute strength. Although that formula seems to be thrown out the window every time a tail beast appears on the panel, Kubo, on the other hand, just pulls attack techniques out of his ass while masquerading it with over-the-top anime bullshit. Sure, there are some fights where Ichigo uses his street smarts and quick wits, like when he fought Gin, or Byakuga, or Renji, or Uruhara. But for the most time, it's just sheer power that's used. Ichigo is nothing more than a brute. Jumping towards the next arc, we are introduced to characters that we barely know of their backstory, and even those that we do know, like I said, are only ever featured in a single panel. A prime example of this is Tsukishima, I think I'm saying right, and Ginjo. When was Ginjo a Shinigami? How did Tsukishima obtain his powers? How did Ginjo obtain his powers? I need answers. Answers. Answers! After breezing through the utterly pointless and tasteless Fullbring arc that serves as little function as Kim Kardashian towards, well, anything, we at long last land to the final Cold War arc. Huzzah! We are introduced to some dramatic action and tension, although there are some pointless deaths here and there. I haven't felt this way since Soul Society arc, and believe me, that is something. So when all is said and done, Bleach is just your generic anime/manga revolving around super-powered high school dipshits that whine all the time in a convoluted plot that doesn't explain itself. Over the years, many Bleach fans have been able to pick up on the subtle yet strangely prominent gaping plot holes, and as a result, its fanbase is starting to linger. Can't really blame him now, can you? Bleach is just like its namesake. It's stale, it's vapid, yet eerily addicting. Now, don't get me wrong, this manga is complete horseshit, but what I think it tries to do yet fail is the rule of cool. Trading substance for style, what it has artistically isn't much to begin with, and barely covers what it has for substance itself. Terrible story arcs, plot holes that are left unfulfilled, and a protagonist that's so annoying that it would even give Shinji from Evangelion a run of his money. I'm Raging Oriental, signing out.